50 Shades.
That was weird.
Yeah, just cut off half the.
That was weird. Okay. Well, how about that? We'll go on with it. How about that? So, welcome everybody to Fowl Territory 351. I am your cordial host, Gizzard Gary, and it is Monday, March 23rd, 2026. And man, it don't get any better than this, I tell you what. So heck yeah. So let's welcome in our panel this evening. First, all the way from the valleys of West Virginia, currently the host of This Week Unloaded on the Unloaded Media Channel. He is the one, the only, Rich White.
Hello.
Hello. Good to have you. Good to have you, as always. And then, coming to us from the Keystone State.
I'm too tired to be ready. I'm sorry.
He also does a live stream that's, what the hell is this, or something, whatever he calls it anyway. On Thursday nights, let's welcome aboard Guns and Barbecue.
Good evening. And yes, that has become the unofficial name.
Oh, well.
It's whatever
catchy.
The hell this is, that's what it was.
Well, yeah, whatever the hell this is. So let's see who's out there in the chat so far. We got 2 Live Moo out there. We also have gun websites. Excuse me. We have Vulcan Rumble. Alaska One Andy is out there. Packrat's Attic in the audience. Also, Ron Wayne officially out there. Also, Misty Mrs. Wayne is out there. All right, we got Rich White out there and in here. So we got Grim Reaper Reviews who says, I'm not here. Well, you proved that was wrong by outing yourself out there in the chat. So Alex Parlin is also with us. And yes, we do have a giveaway later on in the program. And the hashtag to enter said giveaway is #FT351. So I just came back from a short trip down to the Lone Star State to visit family. Just got back this evening. Less than 2 hours ago, I got home. And here we are because, man, I don't want to let my audience down, you know. So what's going on? What did I miss? What happened while I was gone? Anything?
A few things.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like what? I know Chuck Norris died.
Yeah. The ATF says they can still enforce bans on shouldering pistol braces.
Yeah, I saw that. Alex Parlin said, did you fly? I did, thanks to Southwest Airlines. Yes. And TSA wait times were not horrible in either airport. I'm proud to report. So now I don't know in Austin whether or not that they were staffed with extra ICE agents or not. There's probably plenty of ICE agents around the Austin area, so wouldn't be hard to come up with a few if they needed them. How much per bag? I didn't check any bags. I just had a carry-on because I like to carry on, my wayward son. How about that? Boomstick is out there, by the way. No, I just had one bag and I carried it on with me.
Yeah.
I'm not going to pay for bags.
That joke would be more apropos if you had Wayward Son luggage.
I don't have that. I do have Wayward Son t-shirts. I got a couple of them. I probably should have wore one. But thanks to Wayward Son Custom Gun, who is probably not out there because he doesn't watch this show. He's got better things to do. So let's see. Oh, God. Here's my co-host and channel partner, George Grayson. Cats decided to make an appearance. So
Live cats don't make good dead cats.
he blocks the mic fairly well.
Yeah.
You may or may not.
Really fresh Chinese food.
Kentucky Rimfire Justin's out there. He said, I saw Kansas once. I saw Texas. I flew over Oklahoma and landed in Missouri and then drove to Kansas from there. So I've been all over. Backrat says, I guess George wants to say hi. Well, he has kind of missed me for the last 3 or 4 days. So DJ Play Nice is out there. He says, 351. Love it. Love it. Hashtag Cleveland. Yes, that's right. If you know, you know. Grim Reaper Review says, wife flew out today. Says she got the full pat down and they dumped and checked her purse. Oh, you saw the band. I saw the band. I think I saw Kansas 6 times in concert. One of my favorite bands.
I've seen them a few times.
So I'm guessing Grim Reaper Reviews, your wife doesn't have TSA pre-check. Doesn't sound like it.
Kansas might be the band that I've seen the most in concert.
Definitely.
Because they played they played the Three Rivers Rip Festival for like 3 or 4 years in a row. So.
Somebody in the parking lot's got their car alarm going off. Vulcan Rumble says, has George claimed you back again? Yes, I do believe so. Denny's Plant-Based Journey is out there. He says, howdy, folks. We've got 15 in here now anyway. So yeah, I was gone from Thursday to today. Haven't missed any shows. We have Mikey 2815. I don't believe I've seen Mikey 2815 before. Hello. We got Block 9 out there, I believe that is. So that's just a tad bit irritating. Hold on just a minute. How was TSA? TSA was just fine. I did not have, of course, I have TSA pre-check, but I didn't have to wait longer than 5 or 10 minutes in either airport. I'm going to check real quick. Make sure that's not my vehicle out there. Evidently not, because somebody just shut it off. So if it's my vehicle, the battery died. Oh, well. Kentucky Rimfire Justin saw Molly Hatchet, Blackfoot, Marshall Tucker, and Kansas same night. Great show. Wow.
Yeah, sounds like it.
That would be a good show.
Yeah.
I remember all those bands.
Mm-hmm.
Got quite a bit of Southern rock there. Kansas really don't fit in, but
Yeah, kind of.
yeah.
I mean, they're not Southern rock, but they're on the edge.
They're more prog, but yeah. Still good time. Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, got 18 people in the audience. 6 people entered in the giveaway so far. Hashtag FT351 if you want to enter that. But yeah, I missed a good part of Rich's show. I missed all of Foss's show, believe it or not. And I heard it was rather eventful. Sadly, I heard it was his last, that he is hanging it up after this. I just found this out like 10, 15 minutes ago. So, wow.
Unfortunately, there's no hanging it up. It is hung up.
Yep.
Yep.
It is all she wrote for the overnight mouse party.
I say that cat is skinned. The
Unless one of you two want to pick up the torch and do an overnight, late night, Saturday night, Sunday morning show. I won't be.
I did the back-to-back days thing before. I'm not doing that again.
Well, I used to do Friday night and Sunday morning, and that's a lot in a weekend.
I did Saturday and Sunday nights.
Boss left big shoes to fill if you're going to take up that time slot.
He did.
They are unfillable with the quality of a program that he put on.
That's right. Now, what are people going to stay up all night for? People are going to have to go to bed now on Saturday nights and stay in bed.
Mm-hmm.
You realize how much that messes up my sleep.
What am I going to do before wrestling tournaments on Saturdays when I've got to, or on Sundays when I've got to be up at 5:30 in the morning?
Yeah, I'm actually going to have to start getting up on time on Sundays now. I don't know. Wow. It's just not going to be the same.
Poor Boomstick was wondering what he's going to do when he's got to get up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom. What's he going to watch?
Yeah,
now?
Ron Wayne too. Yeah, he does the same thing. So
Would like to encourage people. There are reruns. You can just go over to his channel and click the play button on all episodes.
So Vulcan Rumble says Kimball's Ice Cream in Westford, Mass. is open Thursday. Gun Show in Marlboro, Mass. Best Western Expo Center Saturday. Run by Eagle Shows, Gideon Optics.
Be there or be square.
That's an awful long ways for me to travel.
Yeah, that's a little bit of a travel.
It's up in your neck of the woods. But
No, that's farther north.
well, it's a long ways from me.
It's like 10 hours for me.
Yeah, it's a few states away.
Technically, it's only 2 states away from me, but still.
I just flew for
New York is a lot bigger than people realize.
Mm-hmm.
Flew for the first time since last July, so.
Yeah.
But I tell you what, after driving twice and flying out there twice, it's so much nicer to fly. Especially when Sis picks me up at the airport and takes me to the airport. All I got to do is get to Kansas City and back, basically.
It'd be awesome if they all showed up at the airport in the same outfit. And, like, even your sister put on, like, one of those swim caps so it looks like she's bald. And so it just looks like one giant group of Gizzard Garys looking for a Gizzard Gary to get off the plane.
Well, she was telling me, well, she just drives up and picks me up at the curb. She doesn't go in the airport.
Oh.
It wouldn't make a whole lot of sense for her to do that. It's way easier for her to
Understandable.
just do that.
I thought it would be funny at baggage claim, like, have you seen our triplet?
So let me go ahead. And there is a picture of me with my 5 siblings. First time ever all 5 of us were together. We met for lunch on Saturday.
Nice.
That is in order from oldest to youngest. Yeah, my shirt was a hit.
Mm-hmm.
What's it say?
Well, it starts out saying youngest child, and then there's a line through youngest, and it's wrote up above there. It says middle. I'm no longer the youngest child. I'm the middle child. So I was what was I going to say? I was down there in Packrat's neck of the woods. He's a little bit further south. That was taken in Round Rock, Texas, if you know where Round Rock is. So.
Oh, yeah, that's right next to the rest of Texas.
Round Rock, I guess there's a Round Rock there somewhere. You can't really see it from the road. But
got to really fly over to see it.
Probably.
Mm.
I don't know. But Mike McClune's out there, by the way. So, yeah, it's a good time. North of Austin, yeah. It's just north of Austin a ways. Ron 2A Matters is out there. Ron says the one on the far right looks like a sassy soul. She is indeed. Yep, that's who come picked me up at the airport, my sister Deanne. Yep. That's who I stayed with over the weekend, and she is ornery. I told her, I said, you look pretty ornery over there. She's a character. But that's what I did this weekend, folks. Did anybody else go out of town? Evidently not, because you all did your shows.
I did not do my show on Thursday.
Nope.
Oh, you didn't?
I did not.
I see how you are.
Yep. I was like, Gizzard's not here. I'm not doing it.
Well, I meant to bring my AirPods with me, but I didn't pack them. So there's no way I could get on StreamYard and join anything.
Mac has a built-in microphone.
Yeah, but it's a pain in the butt because you have to mute in between talking or it causes echo and stuff like that. It's doable technically. I'll be real honest with you. Come Saturday night, I was pretty tired after. We spent probably 3 hours at that restaurant visiting and stuff like that. Did you wear your special socks? I did not wear special socks that day. No, I did not. But nobody can see my socks. That's a bad thing about my socks is I've got really short legs, and no matter how short the jeans I buy, they still pretty much drag the ground. So I would literally have to pull up my pant cuffs for you to see my socks. Unless I'm wearing shorts. Fact of the matter is, I don't own a pair of shorts that fits me right now. When you have to change pant sizes about every 3 or 4 weeks. I'm trying to get a little more stable. But yeah, so yes, definitely you mentioned some 2A things that were going on with the pistol braces, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody got all the poop on that? Surely you do, Rich.
The only thing I've heard is there have been court filings where they have stated that they can still enforce where you're not supposed to shorter a shoulder brace. Other than that's all I've heard. So I don't know.
That's not good. And meanwhile, DJ is posting numbers for the Capitol Switchboard and how to contact your U.S. Senator, how to contact your U.S. Representative. Find yours and speak up, he says. And I agree. You should do that. J Delta 22NC is out there. Good evening. So if you're just now coming on, hashtag for the giveaway, # FT351 for a sticker and patch package which if you're a channel member will also include a $10 Chick-fil-A gift card so you can go eat some chicken. How about that? Dwayne7834 is out there, by the way. Whoops, clicked the wrong one. But I have to admit, I got here about 7:20 and started unpacking and everything. I did not have a whole lot of time to prepare for this show. Not that I ever do a great job of preparing for this show, but probably even worse than normal. But we have a celebrity out there because Roll Call Outdoors is in the audience. You guys remember Roll Call, right?
I don't know. Do we remember Roll Call?
Rants and Raves? Come on, man.
He's that crazy guy that lives up in Michigan City, Indiana, right?
There's lots of crazy guys in Indiana. I think it's the water. It might be the water up there in Indiana.
He's the one that likes to fall asleep and have popcorn all over him at Cubs games.
Oh, yeah. That one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Him and that he used to do a stream of that Night Strike feller, as I recall.
Mm-hmm.
The shall not be infringed guy.
Yeah.
Hillbilly Up is out there. He's asking DJ if he has Caroline Levitt's number. You might want to stay away from Caroline. I believe she's carrying a child right now.
Mm-hmm.
She is pretty. That's for sure. Roll Call says, oh, can't wait for baseball season. It's just about that time, folks. The World Baseball Classic is over, and we did not win.
Venezuela won. I saw
They
that.
did.
Somebody posted on X about that.
Block 9 wants to know what happened to the trucker who had shotgun in his name. Oh, single shot. He's still around. I don't see him in any of my lives and stuff, but I hear from him occasionally out there on other social media, so he is still around. He may be fully retired. I believe he is. I know he got remarried his ex-wife, and I believe he's probably retired from trucking now and just taking care of business at home. That's the last I knew about Mr. Single Shot. Well, heck. So which one of you guys is going to sing and dance now?
I'm not Steven Sheets.
I like my women like I like my chicken with a little bit of fat on the end. Not too much, not too little, just enough to make me grin. Better?
It's something anyway. Mikey,
I heard sing and dance, and it woke me out of half of a falling asleep. So that's what you got.
I will say it was definitely better than Snob.
Mikey
Don't say that. Snob
2815
does
says,
great.
did you finally get rid of that obnoxious one in the Snob? Yeah, I guess I did. Denny says, my current senator, one of them is John Cornyn. He is a rhino. He will side with the Dems. I call him or write him, and he will send a letter telling me why I am wrong, and he wants to keep us safe. Oh, wow.
Hey, at least he responds.
He responds on X too. 'Cause I've corresponded with him on X. He probably doesn't like me very much.
New York Outcast Rob D is out there. Says, good evening, Cluckers. We also have Jacob S out there. Another channel member's made it in. All right. So once again, if you're just coming in, you want to enter the giveaway, # FT351. Or as DJ said, 351 Cleveland.
Windsor.
Or Windsor. It could be Windsor. That's true.
But is it a modified?
None of it matters because those are Ford motors and they all suck.
Denny says he responds to me on Facebook as I tell him he's done all the time. Paxton for the win. Mikey says better than Snoopy. I wonder who that is. It's got to be somebody who knows Snob, but I'm not real sure who that is.
Yeah, probably somebody you used to watch a while ago, but because YouTube doing the @ instead of channel names themselves, we don't recognize the name.
Well, I can go to the channel. If you go to the channel, it is called The Hulk.
That doesn't help any.
The Hulk. And
She-Hulk or He-Hulk?
It's a He-Hulk carrying a guitar. And it says joined November 30th, 2013. So it's been around a while. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever it is.
How many videos do they have?
Oh, a few. Some train videos, but I don't think it's Squib. So
No, he's got more than a few of those.
But several videos of trains and stuff like that out there. So anyway, the Hulk it is. So now you know.
Jacob out there talking about the weather. Weather is crazy. The weather's crazy. Yesterday we almost hit 90, and tonight we're supposed to drop down into the 20s. It's like, what the hell?
Yeah, it was hot here the entire time I was gone, and I get home tonight and it's 51 in Kansas City. I'm in a t-shirt when I leave Austin. I have to put my hoodie on before I leave the airport in Kansas City. Danny says 351 Windsor Highway Patrol Interceptor. I put one in an LTD coupe once with a Holly carb. It was way too much power for the stock rear end. You could barely touch the pedal and spin the tires.
Nice.
We have chessboard out there. Laying with leg propped up. More weeks to go to put pressure on that foot. Well, I hope you recover quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Says, usually I'm just Mike. Well, there's lots of Mikes out there.
Yeah, but there was one guy who just went by Mike back in the
There
day.
was Mike, and there was, well, Hillbilly's a Mike. Ozzy is a Mike. Two Live Moo is a Mike. And then there was Mike White, remember?
Yep.
Yeah.
There's also Mike.
That's true.
Hump day.
Block 9 says, first time I ever ran my AC last week of February in Haltom City, Texas. We just got GORN. I don't know if he's wanting me to show this or wait for... Unless he says otherwise, I'm going to wait for GORN. Sometimes we don't get a lot of GORN. But it's pretty cool. I will tell you that much. It's definitely different. I see Surrender Park out there. All the way from Argentina. Wow. One of my international visitors. Where is TJ Fishing and Shooting? I haven't seen the Wonder from Down Under yet. There he is. Right there. Mention him. And he comes right in. So good day, TJ. Good to have you in. See, I've got an international audience.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Now if I just had Russians in here or something like that, or how about Germans? We don't ever have Germans.
What about Polish?
Where is Warsaw Patriot?
Oh, God.
Did I say that? That's the only Polish guy I know.
If he's lingering out there, you're going to have him talking about socialism.
We got Captain Codebook out there. You remember Captain Codebook?
Yeah.
This evening, folks, here for about a minute. Miss you, but my schedule is way early now. Wow, we're having a lot of people jump in that haven't been in here in a while. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Mikey says yes, guns and barbecue. Whatever. He's saying yes to. He says yes to you. So, in case you don't get a lot of people saying yes to you. Excuse me. Mercy. I'm at the tail end of this cold. It's just hanging on by barely a thread.
The only thing I could think what they were saying yes to was either the Mike, or where Richard said that I did better than Snob, and I was like, don't you say that. Snob did it great.
And we have Mini Wayne out there. He says, glorious. Nice to see my nephew Mini Wayne out there. Haven't seen Mini Wayne in a while, so nice to see him actually get to watch a show every once in a while. I hate to think what would happen if he'd enter the giveaway or something. I have to see if Mini Wayne has an address, if that's the case. I don't have any cool brackets or anything like that. So, what else can we talk about?
Kimber's got that new double stack 1911. It's not a 2011. It's an actual double stack 1911. Which is kind of cool.
If you got monster hands.
Is it 45?
It comes in 4 different calibers. 45 is one of them. 10 millimeter is one of them. 38 Super for the Mexican crowd out there. And
like
of course, it also comes in 9 millimeter for the competition crowd.
No, that's an abomination.
For the competition crowd.
No, it's an abomination.
And then he says, howdy, Mini Wayne. Just a heads up, Ron has a pistol your size now. It's a two-tone 365. He even put an optic on it. I bet you can steal it when he's sleeping, when you're watching Misty. Wow.
Snob says Hispanic. No, it's specific. The 38 Super specifically is for the Mexican crowd because they're the ones that can't have anything that's a military caliber.
So if you're not Mexican, you can't shoot 38 Super.
Well, the other Hispanic countries, you can get 9 millimeter. You can get 45.
Mr. Knives loves 38 Super. Believe Mr. Knives is American. I have no reason to believe otherwise. Of Hispanic descent, but still. Jacob wants to know, did you hear about the plane and fire truck crash this week? Yes. That was today or yesterday. What did it? LaGuardia?
A fire truck crashed into a plane?
Yes.
Was it on the ground?
Yes.
I hope so.
Oh.
Yes, I believe the fire truck was on the ground when this happened.
I was hoping it jumped off of a ramp.
Yeah, they tried hazarding a fire truck.
Killed the pilot and co-pilot of the plane.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
Damn.
Basically took the whole front end off the plane. It's bad.
Wow.
And of course, somebody out there in the comments on X had to say, okay, so I understand that a plane full of passengers can fly into the side of the World Trade Center and it goes right through it, and causes a fire and burns a building down. But yet a jet hits a fire truck on the runway and it totally caves in the cockpit,
Well,
as if it's the same thing,
Yeah. 2 different speeds for one thing.
Well, yeah. I think the plane was going at about 140 knots. It just came in for a landing.
Yeah.
Snob says if the plane had just been watching where it was going, from my understand, I believe the ground controllers took the blame for that. The fire truck was responding to another plane that was having an issue. So, still a bad deal. And I haven't gotten to watch any of the videos. I did see a video of the actual crash. It was out there on X, but anybody commenting about it, I haven't had a chance to watch any of those videos. So, I'm sure there's plenty of them out there. It was raining. But I understand they shut down all of LaGuardia because of it. I don't know for how long, but that's a pretty big deal to shut down LaGuardia Airport.
Yeah.
One of the busiest airports in the country.
Mm-hmm.
Salty has a video on it. I don't know who Salty is. I know one of the pilot shows I watch is Captain Steve. I don't know if any of you watch Captain Steve or not.
Yes, I like Captain Steve.
He's good. It is shut down until Friday. Wow. Yeah, definitely.
If only they would start making the plane out of the black box.
Mm. Rob D was asking, what's the difference between a 2011 and a double stack 1911? Well, a 1911 is basically a solid frame, whereas a 2011, it's a two-piece frame. Part of it's, depending on who's making it, it's either going to be steel and aluminum or steel and polymer or aluminum and polymer. Then the internals are slightly different. They don't have, while they look the same from the outside. I mean, a 2011 looks like a 1911, but the internals and stuff are different on them.
It's a difference of about 100, isn't it? Between a 1911 and a 2011.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah. Calamity Jean's out there, by the way. I want to say hi.
Yeah, for the most part, you're not going to take parts from a 1911 and be able to put them into a 2011. They're not going to be compatible. Whereas the one that Kimber just put out has almost 100% parts compatibility with a standard 1911.
But, he said, Rob says, thanks, by the way. He says, I honestly didn't know, just assumed it was double stacked. It does, going back to that plane incident, these things happen occasionally, and yeah, it does sometimes make you think about air travel and stuff like that, and these things shouldn't happen. They'll investigate it, they'll get to the bottom of it, and they'll make sure it doesn't happen again, hopefully. But still, I think air travel is a fairly safe way to travel, so. Not cheap. Boy, gas prices went up. What are your gas prices now?
Amy said there were 3 something the other day. I don't
Yeah, it is around 330 here.
I have not yet filled my gas can for the first time this spring, so I don't know.
Captain Codebook says, or you can get a platypus that takes Glock magazines in a 1911 frame.
Bonsai Mini Wayne.
I like Wayward's platypus. I hate to admit it, but I did. But oh god, this is as bad as just having a 9mm 1911. Oh god.
Grim Reaper review says, I sent a gas price GORN pick. Well, let's see. You did? Where did you send it? Did you send email? Because I don't have it if you did. Captain Codebook says $3.99. Boomstick $3.79. Block 9 says $3.57. That's an appropriate one. Mike McClune says $3.99. DJ says $3.29 to $3.50 a gallon is about average here. I know it's too much. Oh, the goddamn bacon is out there. By the way, that goddamn bacon says, I thought Perry the Platypus was a Keltec fan. Wow.
Hey, you hold it now. Perry the Platypus is much more savvy than to use a Keltec. Come on.
Roll Call Outdoors says Ruger is in a hostile takeover from Beretta. I wonder what will come of it. Ruger already discontinued the Safar. You talked about that a little bit last week, didn't you?
Somebody did.
Somebody did. It was either you or
It wasn't me.
barbecue.
I think it
I
was a
can't tell the
comment from
difference between you two.
I think it was a comment from the audience.
May have been. Alaska One Andy says $4.79 per gallon here. Wow. Let's see. Vulcan Rumble says E85 is $385.9, premium $450. Jacob S says $349 last I looked, but I last filled up for $2.96 when I filled my gas cans 2 weeks ago. Kentucky Rimfire Justin says show is lost now. Someone said platypus. Yeah, that'll do it for sure. TJ Fishing and Shooting says we're paying $3.15 a liter for diesel. Oh my God.
Yeah, that's expensive.
That's a ton of money.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Talking what, almost $10 a gallon there? Good Lord.
Oh, yeah, easy. Easy. Alex Parlin said the story about the stewardess in the crash is like, wow, she got launched out of the plane still strapped to her seat and she's okay. That one I haven't heard. Wow.
Yeah, Rob's asking who's buying who with Ruger and Bretta. Bretta is trying a hostile takeover of Ruger. So that'll be Bretta trying to force their way into buying Ruger, whether Ruger wants them to or not.
Are they owned by the same parent company or something? Or like,
nope.
No.
Basically, Beretta is going to try and buy up all the Ruger stock they can and take a controlling interest in the company.
Gotcha.
Okay, Vulcan Rumble has a point. Aussie dollars. Okay. Yeah, that might make a difference too. I don't know what the conversion is on that. So.
Also on the stewardess, this is why they always say, wear your seatbelt.
Yep. Let's see. Pack Rat's Attic $5.60 in California. Diesel is $5.25. Denny says, "Wow." And I guess we're down to 16 teams in the NCAA men's basketball tournament. I haven't been paying a lot of attention to it.
I imagine like this would be the time to have had Ruger stock.
So Denny says no, Beretta is Stoger, Benelli, etc., but it's a hostile takeover, majority stake type thing.
Yep.
Yeah, Mike McClune says the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Jacob S says $3.15 Australian per liter would be about $8.32 a gallon US. Wow. He did the conversion for us.
Mm-hmm.
He's all right. We got
Jacob
21 entries in the giveaway. What's that?
Jacob either knows math or he knows how to use a calculator.
He knows how to use Google, probably.
Yeah, that's
the way I'd do it. Because that'd be a lot of calculations.
I just have to figure out what the conversion rate is, then do the conversion of $1 to $1, and then conversion rate of how many liters are into a gallon. It wouldn't be that much math.
You just mentioned 3 different conversions there. No big deal.
Yeah, write it all out on the board for us, Rich, would you? So the
I don't have a
audience can
whiteboard.
understand.
You don't have a whiteboard.
Be smart.
No.
You don't have a whiteboard?
No.
I believe any board wrote by him is a whiteboard.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. It's kind of in the name, right?
It's a rich whiteboard.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, there's no
The most
whiteboard
expensive
here.
of all whiteboards.
That's what they need to give us on StreamYard is just a whiteboard that we can write on. Google Plus calculator, he says.
He doesn't have a whiteboard because all of his cats use him as a scratching post.
Oh, that's probably true, too. Let me see if I ever got... I did not get any email from Justin Graham. Wonder if he sent it on Instagrams or something like that. I don't know.
I don't know.
Or he could have put it in the For that matter, he could have put it in the Discord. Anybody remember the Discord? DM Foss put something in the Discord today, as a matter of fact.
Whoa.
He did. Kentucky Rimfire Justin sent some GORN too. Wow. Packrat's Addict says, if I remember, Rigger is the only American-owned major gun company. Is that true?
I believe Smith & Wesson's American-owned.
Last I knew.
Yeah.
I just didn't realize Ruger was publicly traded. I thought they were still privately owned.
If they're doing a hostile takeover, it would have
Well,
to.
obviously.
Yeah.
Obviously.
The goddamn Bacon says, wait, is Google Plus still a thing? I didn't think so. I thought it went defunct a few years ago.
I don't know.
Grim Reaper says, I emailed, but have been having trouble with it. Well, hopefully it'll show up here soon. But I think what we should do real quick, your email provider rejected it. What did you send in there? Hopefully it wasn't anything bad, but you know what's not bad? A place like Gear Websites, because they are your source for every Second Matters gun channels gear, ammo ID, and more. They have patches, stickers, and other items, and every Friday is Free Patch Friday. So buy cool stuff at gearwebsites.com.
GearWebsites.com is your source for firearms-based playing cards and books. We also have mugs, shirts, and posters with designs that we've made live. Of course, we have patches. Every Friday is Free Patch Friday. We appreciate your support. Thank you for shopping at GearWebsites.com.
And
I am currently using Gear Websites on the overnight mouse party, trying to resuscitate it.
Well, I hope it works.
I'm hoping so too.
I hope that works for sure. Well, at least I do have one way of hearing Foss's voice every week. You know what that is?
Oh, who's the chicken that everyone loves? Gizzard Gary, who's 4'2" but stands above. Gizzard Gary, a ton of its wives and more to come. Gizzard Gary, who loves to give gifts to everyone. Gizzard Gary, giveaway. Gizzard Gary, giveaway. Gizzard Gary, giveaway.
Hi, folks. Gizzard Gary here.
That was not Lizard Larry.
He can never. Oh, I did Lizard Larry last time, I think. I only do that on special occasions. But same person singing both songs. So it's all right. So see, Foss will never completely go away. Speaking of which, on tonight's giveaway, I'm giving away a set of stickers. Some of them are my channel stickers, and then there are several that are provided by the aforementioned DM Foss. And you'll get the complete set of those. And also, I'll throw in a couple cool patches with it. And if you win and you are a channel member of mine, I'm also going to add a $10 Chick-fil-A gift card. How about that? Ooh. So, incentive to become a channel member. It only costs $1.99. That's right. So, and there's other benefits too. We have special chats during the week that only channel members can go to. Cool stuff.
Just think, for less than a price of a cup of coffee, you get a chance every Wednesday night to win a knife.
Yeah, you can't get a coffee for $1.99. No.
Not anymore.
Nope. So there is the StreamYard giveaway tool. We have 23 people entered. Kentucky Rimfire Justin says cheaper than a gallon of gas. Yeah, it's about half a gallon of gas. Roll Call Outdoor says, I wish you would give away that golden cup Chick-fil-A has. A couple people putting in last minute hashtags who may or may not already be entered. But let's go ahead and do this. So let me get ready here because I have to do the drum roll first. So let's see who tonight's winner is going to be. Yeah, we had a couple last minute entries sneak in there. So who's going to be the winner? And it is all the way from Twitch, Jay Shepker. I believe that's Jacob.
Yeah, I think so.
All the way from Twitch. Does that mean he has to say, yay, I won from Twitch? I don't know about that necessarily. He just put in his hashtag too. Look at that. Wow. It's been a long time since our perennial winner, Jacob, has won a giveaway, but there he is out there. So, all right, very cool. Jacob is a channel member, by the way. So he also gets the $10 Chick-fil-A gift card. All right. So very cool. Jacob says, I finally won. It's been quite a while. It has. You've had a cold streak for sure. But you are indeed the winner, chicken dinner. Very cool.
No, but what did he win?
A bunch of news
what he
articles.
won already. Silly man.
Silly man. Silly man.
Silly wabbit. Tricks.
Zipper pulls are for Jacob.
He's got all of them. That's why Gary doesn't have any more.
That's about right. That's for sure. So, we haven't done this in a long, long time.
Where's Kirk with the bamboo gun when you need him?
Show us your GORN. So in this segment, we invite you to send your GORN to GORN at gizzardgary.com. That's GORN, GORN at gizzardgary.com. If you do so, please include your channel name somewhere in the email so I'll know who sent it. Or alternatively, you may also submit GORN to my GORN channel on my Discord server, which is also free for everybody. So I know we've got some GORN out there, so let's get to it. And first off, let's get to that thing Denny sent us. If I can click the right button. It's been a while since I've done this show. It's been at least a week. So check this out. And this is a pic I saw, he said. Looks like a coffin almost.
Yeah.
That is cool.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. Oh, Grim Reaper said he sent 3 pics to the Discord. Very cool. We'll get over there and look at it here in a minute. Ron Wayne says, I'm foraging for saltpeter, charcoal, and diamonds at the moment.
Yeah, I guess he has the hollowed out bamboo trunk.
I guess so. Okay, so this is from Justin, Kentucky Rimfire Justin. Says, now I've seen it all. That's a broom in a parking spot.
Wicked Witch of the West parking spot.
Mm-hmm.
And it's appropriate because it's at a Target.
That's true. I like it. I like it. Okay, and now from Boomstick, we have this. What I got to shoot this weekend, Boomstick says.
Nice.
Very cool.
Oh,
If I
Ron's
can-
going to be in trouble tonight. He's going to be sleeping on the couch.
Oh, I know it, right? There, you get to see it a little better now. Oops, now it's too big. Now it looks like Snob took it. Here, let me fix it. Okay. Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Grim Reaper review says Ron's building a doghouse, I can see.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is from Captain Codebook. I'm familiar with this because I have one. But he says, picked up a Grip Keeper laser training pistol and the Mantis system. Awesome. So that's the kind of stuff you can do with the Mantis.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have one of those. It's pretty darn awesome. There's another picture too. So,
Yeah, Mantis systems are really cool.
oh, they are super cool.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't have to have the special pistol, but it's cooler if you do. It comes with a little thing you can attach to any pistol. But here's the pistol he's talking about.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually specially made for it. Denny said that case he showed us earlier is only $250, but it's out of stock. I found it on the Woodshed website. Cool. Okay, so let's see. And there's one more from Justin here, so let's go ahead and show it. And it says Chuck Norris has a world record buck in his living room. It's not dead. It's just afraid to move. Wow. Danny says, I have the pistol version and the AR version. They are a lot of fun. Yeah, they are. Okay, so Discord. Got some stuff in the Discord. So let's start first. Whoa. This was sent by G-Webs last week. How am I going to show it? Let's see. I guess I'll just have to do it this way. Okay, so this is what G-Webs shared. Cool. Then DM Foss put this on there today. Now, is that something of his? Anybody know?
No idea.
What is it? I'm looking.
Oh, not real sure how to describe it. It's kind of a...
Oh, that almost looks case hardened.
Almost looks like it's been through a fire.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, well, case hardened kind of does have that look.
I don't recall him mentioning anything like that, unless that's the one he built. I know he was talking about building a 1911.
Looks like a steampunk type gun almost. That sight on there. That's kind of weird. And it's got these weird things coming out the top here.
I know he was doing some hanging out with Skagit Valley Guns at, maybe that's one of Skagit Valley's, because he too is a 1911 enthusiast.
Oh, those are screws. Okay. 2 screws on the back and 1 screw on the front. That's just a beveled screw that's welded onto the top of there. I can see what it is now. And there's 2 of them on the back.
Yeah.
Interesting. Huh. And Justin Grimm, let's see. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Me. Oscar Mayer Wienermobile with treads and a turret.
Yeah. A Wienermobile tank.
Uh-huh. Our Attacking Daughters is out there, by the way. Mad Max build. Yeah, kind of. Let's see. Calamity Gene put this out here. Boy, I sure hope gas prices don't get any higher. And you've got unleaded Willie Nelson, unleaded plus Snoop, and premium unleaded. I love it. And I don't think they get much higher than that, can they? That's good.
Who's the last one?
Hunter Biden.
Hunter Biden.
Oh,
And then Calamity also, well, it's the same one. Let's see. There's another one after that. Okay.
I feel like Willie Nelson should be higher than Snoop.
Ritual like this. Breaking news. Islamic nations around the world are in distraught and mourning after the passing of Chuck Norris. It didn't take them long to realize there are no more virgins in the afterlife. Hashtag Chuck Norris. Hashtag tried and true tattoo parlor body piercing. There you go, Rich.
Yeah.
Wow.
I would just like to remind everybody the secret word was said. Take a drink.
And Rich didn't even say it.
He did not.
Nope. I had nothing to do with it.
But now he's got to go take a cold shower.
About time he took a shower. He may take one 3 times a day for all I know. I don't. Anyway, that's all the GORN we have. Now what do we do? You want to give something of yours away, Rich? Your pride, maybe, or?
I don't have anything left to give away.
Nice.
Grim Reaper said 2 more picks with mine. Really? Let me go look again. Hold on. Did I miss something? Oh, it's off to this. Oh, okay. Now I see it. Okay. It's kind of strange how it did that. I'll figure out how to show it eventually. Hold on. Okay. Time to break out the fuel crisis clothing. That looks like something barbecue would wear. Is that your outfit? Is that you, barbecue?
I would like to say yes, but that thing has no facial hair.
Well, it's all under the mask.
There's a mask.
Yeah. You can't see.
What are we looking at?
You see the screen?
I'm struggling here. This is a low quality illustration.
I blew it up a little bit for you.
I've got my phone zoomed in as far as it will go too.
It's the villain from the Road Warrior, the Mad Max movie.
Oh. Sure, whatever.
It's
We'll roll with
obviously
it.
not barbecue. Okay.
Nope, 100% me.
And then last but
Nope.
not least, a tombstone that says he loved bacon. Oh, and his wife and kids too. I do like that. Yeah, thanks for letting me know those were over there. I didn't see them the first time. Cool. But now I think we're through all the GORN and everything. Alrighty. Well, if that's where we're at, let's go ahead and go to our last segment of the show. We call this What Did You Learn? And in this segment of the show, I'm going to ask my panelist, whoops, hold on. I think I just got something from Snob.
Look at that.
Did. Just in the nick of time. He saved GORN. Okay. Hold on. Let me see if I can show this. Oh. Hold on. QuickTime Player. There we go. Now I can. There's two things here. The first one is a movie. So. Dang. Did it shake the camera? Want to see it again? Here, I'll show it again. That recoil.
What's he shooting? Lord.
Looks like a little Bond Arms.
Yeah, but I mean, what caliber?
Well, he'll have to tell you. I can't really tell from here. The gimbal jumped from the concussion, he said. I'll let him give you the detail.
You could totally
There's a
jump in.
close-up picture. Oh, well, there's a close-up picture of it here in the second frame. So let's take a look at that. Hold on. Oh, 50 AE.
Yeah, that'll do it.
That might explain some recoil.
Uh-huh.
Bond Arms Cyclops Thumper, 50 AE.
Yeah, Snob says he wasted some money Saturday. Yeah, I'd say you did.
A little bit.
I want one.
That's pretty cool. But you go ahead and shoot that all you want, buddy.
Uh-huh.
I will not be shooting that one. I don't care how much free ammo you give me. Dang. Well, that's definitely worth waiting on, though. 3 rounds in so far, he said. Is it going to take another week for your hand to recover before you shoot more? So anyway, let's go through the panel. And I'm going to ask everybody, what did you learn? Then after you answer that question, I'll let you go ahead and plug what you got coming up. So, Rich White, what did you learn tonight?
That barbecue possibly has not seen Mad Max the Road Warrior.
I haven't either.
What?
But you can add that to the list of movies I haven't seen. Because I know
Man,
that's a running joke with you people. And yes, I
you
said
need
you
to watch
people.
You need to watch it, Gary. It's probably the best of the Mad Max series.
Pack Rats Addict says Kentucky Ballistics has a suppressed one. Wow. Denny's going to bed. He says, all right, can't keep my eyes open. 5 a.m. comes early night, guys. Good night, Denny. Glad you could jump in.
Good night.
Vulcan Rumble says, one will complain about the gas prices. The violence starts when they cannot get in. Snob says, I'm shocked Gary hasn't seen a movie. I bet you're. What you got coming up, Rich?
Yeah, we got this thing called This Week Unloaded. It's on Sunday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern, and we talk about just about all kinds of stuff on there. So if you haven't watched it, be sure to tune in. It's on the Unloaded Media channel.
and people should watch this.
Yes, people should watch this. And sometimes these guys even show up on the panel.
Sometimes
Yeah,
it helps
If you use a real,
it helps if I'm home. For sure. Anyway, thanks for being here. Let's go to Guns and Barbecue. What did you learn tonight?
I learned that Rich likes to watch movies that feature BDSM characters.
that was a post-apocalyptic movie. So
Snob says, I have a 50 AE Derringer. I'll be able to get gas. Yeah, good point. If you can afford that. Yeah. Fair enough. All right. What you got coming up? You going to do a show this week?
That's the plan, but that was the plan last week too. Unfortunately, there was a minor medical emergency that occurred right at the end of wrestling practice that just threw my entire night into turmoil last Thursday. So that's why the show did not happen. Barring anything like that this Thursday, there should be a show.
Cool. And everybody should watch that too, right?
Oh, if they want. They could also go petition Foss instead if they want to do that. Like, I'd understand if you missed my show because you're petitioning Foss. But otherwise, yeah, you should probably be there on Thursday night.
Send that email to untacticalfoss, untactical FAAS at gmail.com if you want him to continue his show. And we have someone otherwise known as Mr. Knives out there. It says sexual chocolate. Chocolate.
Oh, that's the name of that character. That
Let's talk
Rich
about
likes
him
so much.
earlier, didn't we? Because you guys were saying he wasn't an American.
I did not say that. Rich said that because he shoots 38 Super.
He says only Mexicans shoot 38 Super, and I said
that's exactly what Rich said.
I said Mr. Knight shoots 38 Super.
Yep.
And he's an
American. Exactly what Rich said.
38. I said people from Mexico shoot 38 Super because they aren't allowed to have the other military rounds. I didn't say anything about anybody else not being allowed to shoot it.
Yes, but what you implied there was only people from Mexico shoot 38 Super.
That's not what I said.
Paul Harrell shot 38 Super.
Yeah, there's still some competition shooters that shoot 38 Super.
There we go. 38 Super shall rule them all. You heard it here first. That's from a true American.
It's not a bad round. It just never took off.
One of the OGs of gun channels, by the way. How dare you slight Mr. Knives? And here, if you guys want to make fun of me, cast your eyes on this. Calamity Jean says, don't feel bad about not watching Mad Max, Uncle Giz. I haven't seen Die Hard yet.
Wait, what?
It's on my list. Oh, my God. I've seen Die Hard at least a dozen times. Wow. You haven't seen you should watch Die Hard tomorrow. 100%. Yeah, Mr. Knives says, true. Yeah. He may be saying true to Pack Rat. Pack Rat's addict says, sexual chocolate is also known as Mark Henry.
Well, that they stole it because it's originally from Coming to America.
Gave birth to a hand with no young.
Grim Reaper says, missing out on a Christmas movie. I'll bet Calamity Jean hasn't even seen A Christmas Story. Don't tell me.
Gary, you just recently saw it yourself.
Then I can make fun of other people because I'm one of the cool kids now. I've seen it. So get off my back.
It only took you 40 years.
It took me 6. Well, no.
Christmas Story is overrated.
Wow. Ron Wayne's going to cloud up and rain all over you. It's one of his favorite movies.
That's all right.
But
let's say not only is it overrated, let's say it portrays firearms in a poor way because, you'll shoot your eye out. And then he ricochets a BB and shoots himself in the eye. Well, the eyeglasses, and thinks that he shot his eye out. So I'd even go as far as saying that movie's slightly anti-gun.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Changed my mind.
Anyway, as far as this channel goes, I've got 4 of my channel members, a lot of channel members out there. Wednesday night will be the members only chat. I haven't posted it yet. I haven't picked out a knife yet, but we will have something cool here in 2 nights for you channel members to have a chance at winning. And then we will be back next Monday at 9:00 p.m. Central with another edition of Fowl Territory. And I may be on some of these other people's channels too, if they do their lives and stuff like that, because I get around every once in a while. So, like I said, send an email to Foss at untacticalfoss@gmail.com, untactical, FAAS, @gmail.com, and tell him you want his show to continue, if you want it to continue. Anyway, so with that being said, I want to thank everybody for watching tonight. Thanks to everybody out there in the chat. Mr. Knives has to go. Bye. Thanks for coming in, Mr. Knives, a true American. We appreciate you, man, even if Rich doesn't. So anyway, yeah, you're never going to live it down. That's what you get. Anyway.
Not what I said.
It is what you said.
No, that's what you're implying.
Anyway,
I heard it.
Thanks to everybody out there in the chat. Thanks to my panelists for a great show, and a special thanks to all my channel members. Their names are running along the bottom of the screen because they are the ones who support this channel. Grim Reapers putting the Rich was wrong out there. Nice. Very good. Yes, I do have an emoji out there that says Rich was wrong that you can use. If you agree with us that Rich was wrong, you can say so out there in the chat, just like Grim Reaper reviews. Anyway, I leave you with this. If anyone tries to infringe on your right to keep and bear arms, give them the bird. I, of course, am Gizzard Gary. I need to take this banner off the screen so we can go ahead and get out of here. Rich, Guns and Barbecue, tell everybody.
Remember, folks, every time you view A Christmas Story, it's a vote for gun control. Good night.
Good night, everybody.
All right. Good night, everybody, and we will see you next time.